Welcome to the Not Heard Enough podcast. If you're looking for things that are not said enough, not heard enough, have you ever been a victim of profiling before? Never call a lady fat. And if she's now fat, and I see that fat girl is coming here, am I insulting her? This is where you get undiluted stuff. You will hear some music, some songs that you probably won't hear on regular radio, but it's really good. It's Heavenly Lord by Paul Cleverly.
Paul Cleverly on the beat.
Switch it up. The great I am. If you're interested in that kind of thing, please stick with us. My name is Genesis.
I'm gonna.
Hey guys, welcome to the Not Heard Enough podcast. As you know, if you're looking for the mainstream, quick advice, just press the next button. But if you're looking for things that are not said enough, not heard enough,
The sensitive of the sensitive.
exactly,
The
like
thing that if you say, and your mommy, she will vex.
exactly,
Those kind of things.
no holds barred, just speak your mind.
Hose? No hose.
No, I don't know it.
What's the...
Is no holds barred.
No, is it hold?
I'm correct. If I get it,
I'm not
or
saying,
lie.
hold on, I'm not saying
You
you are
see,
wrong, but I'm not getting what you're saying. It's not like hose first.
I don't know. Wait now. No hard. It's not hard. No holds. See it now. No holds bad. No holds bad. Phrase of hold with no restrictions on the kinds of holds that are used.
Is it hold like this hold?
Yes, now.
And then you enunciate properly now.
So what did I say? I say holds.
No hose. Like,
So many I don't know
like
English.
hose. Like
Many I
literally,
cannot
yes.
speak. I cannot speak English.
Sorry,
It's not you I blame.
You guys, your secondary school still.
As I was saying, please, this is where you get undiluted stuff, but not really stuff, not really opinions about mainstream topics. We will try as much as possible to shed light on things that should be heard, and very special to us is making sure people in the entertainment industry who are doing brilliant work are seen and heard. So from a music point of view, you will hear some music, some songs that you probably won't hear on regular radio, but it's really good. You maybe hear us talk about some movies that are not popular or don't get a lot of attention. But long story short, if you're interested in that kind of thing, please stick with us. My name is Genesis.
I'm Zena.
You see, a kid that's out of here, they say that thing.
Go school now, like.
I don't go to school.
You know, go school.
Nah,
Fraud.
nice one. But the point is, you can tell babies when you see them, even if they are old, even if they have beards, even if they have afro. A baby is a baby. Just look at what is you're not ready.
Sorry.
It's not sorry.
Okay.
Anyways, in the spirit of babies, what's happening to you and your babies?
I'm not born.
You know what? You have not born.
I'm not
Okay,
born.
I'm just checking.
So not yet.
checking.
But we're good. The cold is still kicking my butt.
Who is we? You and your baby, or you and your?
No, it's a popular saying.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're out here, even though now you.
Okay. Oh, that kind of vibe. I mean, okay, noted.
They watch TV now.
I know. No, for those of us who work hard, we don't get a lot of time to watch TV. People like this one that collectively in a whole week, you will not work up to 40 hours and they'll be paying you money. It doesn't make any sense. Some of us we do. I mean, let's stop there, but we don't get a lot of time to watch TV.
Fight for me.
He fights for all of us every time.
Not really. He fights for the Israelites. He didn't fight for the what's Goliath people.
Amalekites. What did you want to say?
I almost said Ibadan people.
Ibadan. I'm not there with you. Anyways, I mean, for me, this week was gangster. I'm so happy to have gone past it. I'm sort of afraid of the next week, but it's this person that's alive that will be afraid. So I'm thankful. Work has been working
Come
me.
and pay our rent.
Work has been working me like real hard, but again, we live to fight another day. What's happening at your end?
I play game.
You play game.
baby boy now. We don't do all that work stuff. You know, we don't.
Disclaimer: all work and no. Am I saying the wrongest? This podcast will expose me. That I don't really know stuff. I just
we are talking about they feel like giving them accent. Hi guys, so today we're gonna talk about this and that, but here now. Your true color, actually. You skip secondary school.
Nice one. No wala. No, it's on. We have not even started. You will see when we go into the topic of the day now. You will see just how much content you have there. Should be you not skip secondary school. No wala.
I carry first now.
All of us carry first. All of us will be head boy. All of us will be head girl. All of us social prefect.
Akim Gapi.
I'm on
best in chemistry.
Nice one. On this episode, guys, I think what we want to cover is something I believe, flashes in and out of mainstream media, social media. People talk about it a couple of times, but I think it's usually not talked of enough, and that is profiling. I'm not sure, Nusa, have you ever been a victim of profiling before? Have you ever?
All my life.
All your life?
I mean, take a look at me.
Because you are black or because...
No, not because I'm black. Because
you're ugly. I mean, when they get fine tax.
I'll let you know that I mean, maybe I'm not the finest of the bunch, but
You did try.
I did try.
You did try.
I did try. But I mean, I'm not the biggest person.
Are you crying because you're ugly? Is it only me or can't you see?
I've been laughing.
I bet zooming. They cry.
I cry when I laugh.
Adult guy, they cry.
I cry when I laugh. See, exactly. That's just profiling right now. What do you mean, adult guy? They cry.
I didn't profile you now. That is literally you crying. Adult guy, they cry. It's literal. Like there is no profiling in there.
We both know that there's adult guys not supposed to
under
cry.
what? And that's what we are going to talk about profiling.
It's like how you say hard guy, but you they cry. That's literally what you meant.
No, hard guy, you they cry is profiling or is some sort of.
It's the same.
It's unfair, but because you cannot literally say someone is hard guy, you can't see hard guy. You can't, but I can see that you're an adult. So if I say adult boy, adult man, they cry. I'm not profiling. I'm just saying. It's just like when I see a madman and I say, "This, you are a madman." He's mad now. Am I lying?
He could just be homeless. He could just be homeless.
Could just be homeless. No, like we
know.
Nigerian
madman.
Yeah, yes, no, Nigerian man. Like confirmed. There's nothing subjective about your madness. It's
no one that don't need them diagnosis.
Across all the courts of law, you have been pronounced mad. If I say you are mad, have I profiled you wrongly? Have I? Let's even keep profiling for a bit. Have I said something wrong? Have I insulted you? No. And that even brings a topic that I know usually gets people on edge. Is topic around I think body shaming and all. Like they should say never call a lady fat. And if she's now fat, and I say that fat girl is coming here, am I insulting her? Am I wrongly? Like what's so wrong there? It's like saying if I call you short, I'm insulting. If I call you tall, I'm insulting you.
It's the whole point of what adjectives are.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Tell us.
Yeah. So an adjective is a word used to describe a noun.
Voila.
Used to describe it now. So if you are going to describe somebody that is, say, walking towards you, the very first thing that comes to your mind is not, well, maybe it is, but the very first thing that you see, if you were going to be totally neutral, like you're not trying to shame anybody, I say, hey, you probably say, oh, that girl is coming here.
No.
Yes.
Because any girl can be coming from that direction.
Yeah, but you're pointing.
And she's the only fat one coming. So if I say that fat girl is coming, that's a different case. I am not lying. I am not saying anything wrong.
No, it's a different case.
Why is it a different case?
If you're going to say that fat girl, before you get to that fat girl, you probably have said, oh, look at that girl. You're like, which one? The fat one.
So I should use two sentences to say one thing that I can say once. No, let's be honest.
Yeah, I say you're efficient.
Yes, now I'm efficient. Like when they say, oh, that girl is coming, you ask me which one, I say fat. It's waste of energy now. Let's just go into it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. But I think that if you have to use the adjective, I mean, because you could use many different adjectives.
Like what? The one that stands you out is that you are fat. it's not a wrong thing to say. See, it's different if I'm trying to insult you and I say you're just a fat goat. That's wrong. I get that one. That one don't make sense. No, I agree that one doesn't make sense. But I'm trying to describe someone. Everyone refers to it as, oh, you don't say, especially to ladies, you do not say that. You know how many 30 plus men did they have? Have you seen those videos that they will show 30 plus men, they will not have skinny jeans? That, like, when I see them, I'm like, well, that's just what it's just like now. If you say I'm wearing a black pair of trousers, you're not insulting me. It's literally factual.
What if you're working and they're like, I see that guy with the 3/4 beard?
3/4? It's so 3/4. Well, like you, I mean.
Mine is half.
Mine is what 3/4.
Yes, now half because I have something.
So who's now full? Who's man?
Beard gang. This side of a beard look like.
No, let's be honest.
Grass never grew.
If Genesis is 3/4, you are not half.
I'm a quarter. Oh yeah.
It's not this quarter. You just the reaz. You are reazing for your beard. And the funny thing is, I was thinking about it which day that. Me and my brother we always banter about who is taller. I just kept thinking like, what if Nosa went to go and what if Zena went to go and no vex? What if Zena went to go and trade his beards for height? Maybe one day, just day one, say, I've been so short all my life. Look at me, SS1, SS2. I'm the short. He used to be the first on the queue. Every time in assembly, just around, that time is arranged according to height. Always number one. Now say I can't take this anymore. I can't take this. What can I give you? Oh, just take some of your beards. You don't give them your beards. You still do not tall pass me. Do you know how bad that is?
It's alright. It's the Baba that do wrong things.
You didn't pick the right Baba now, but
no.
I had to chip that in by the way. You know, pay him. So back to profiling.
So what I was going to say is that yesterday you profiled that man.
Which man?
At range.
Which one?
That one that was coming.
Oh yeah, I was
And
wrong.
then,
I agree. I agree.
A man that was just looking very, maybe not the most kept person. He looked kind of unkempt, and then the next thing.
What is it? Look on Kenya. What is it?
It's not unkempt.
I don't know. I think it's kempt, but you said it like another Igbo name.
You never train your ear to hear good English. You are always surrounded by razzles.
No, sorry.
But
make your point. See my fans. They are fighting for me.
But my point is, so he was looking. Well,
see, you can't say it again.
For lack of a better word, he was looking. I was about to say Tata, but Tata is an extreme. But Yosha was not looking good. Right? And then the next thing this guy comes to say is that, so I just watch it. This guy will come and beg us for money. Like, that was wrong.
So hold on.
Yeah.
Back to what profiling is. I may have been wrong in that instance, right? But is it a wrong thing to have done? To say, based on how you appear, you are likely to be this way. You are likely to do this. I mean, in everything in life, there is no certainty that everything will turn out that way. But if you have sense, that's the whole point of observation. That's the whole point of saying that, like when you say you're observant, it's because you are putting factors into place and trying to predict what the outcome will be way ahead of you. You get what I mean? So if I see someone who looks like they will rob me in the next 5 minutes, am I wrong to now say
what is that look?
No, me and you know what that means.
I don't know.
If you see something, I guess where the problem with profiling is what's the problem with profiling is what are the metrics? What KPIs are we using to profile you?
Spoken like a true consultant.
You no air my laundry now. I beg. The point is, no, I'll take that. So the point here is what exactly, what conditions, what parameters, what factors are we using to accurately say that this person is this person? And then by the time you objectively reach that classification, is it wrong to now use that classification to act? So if I say that this guy will likely rob me because of certain factors that the world has sort of given us as what you should use to identify who will rob you is objectively, like, there's no beef. I don't know this person from anywhere in the world before, so why exactly will I want to call you a robber if you don't look like a robber? So at that point, if I've labeled you a robber and you don't rob me, obviously, like in this scenario where you just described, I feel ashamed of myself. But am I wrong to have taken that step is my question in the first place.
So when SARS was picking you up in Lagos State, were they wrong?
I'm not even going to lie. People will drag me for this. I feel like they should have dragged people for this. Yes, they should. It's part of the work.
At least police people, because if you're a policeman, right? If you have been, I'm not saying that it's bad.
I mean, 1 second, just for people who may not have heard, the question was it wrong for NSAS people to be picking up youths that SARS, not sorry, sorry. The SARS guys, when they were picking people like youth, people who looked haggard, looked funny, were they wrong to have done so? And unanimously,
but I wouldn't say like they were right. They're not right per se, but they're not wrong either.
Exactly.
I think the word is it's necessary for law enforcement to profile people. I think it's necessary because you have, as a policeman, let's just as a policeman, you have a split second to discern danger. And if you are good, I'm not a policeman.
English, discern.
God. I go school now.
Say I go school. No school where I go.
You know, go.
I beg you.
Class, they follow.
Go ahead.
But you should have a split second to know when this is danger. And I'm sure that, I don't know, I've not gone to police school or police academy, but I should think that if you're in police school, right, they will tell you that these are the signs that you should look out for to be able to identify when danger is close.
1 second. How does the world arrive at these signs? Are they just
It's data?
Data, right?
It's just data.
So there's some objectivity in those criteria that they use.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that when Adam wake up one morning and he say Eve, Eve, let's talk about the things that show danger. Tattoo. Oh yeah. No,
I didn't say tattoo with him.
Obviously,
Tattoo
what are we kidding here? Everybody knows that to a certain extent. Even though now we are starting to wean ourselves away from this whole thing that having tattoos is not bad. But prisoners, go to Mexico. Go and see their criminals there. You think they have clean skin? You think they use skincare? You think they used to rub serum?
But do you think data is changing and maybe the Nigerian law enforcement is not updating their data?
Yeah, but
valid. That's valid.
Well, yeah, but
valid.
You cannot use data of 5 years to sort of action real world activities. This data we are talking about is data from the time of King Solomon.
No, but that's the thing. Where if evolution is happening every step of the way.
Yeah, but we will get there. That's what I'm saying. Like evolution is happening, but as we are also evolving. But evolving is not 2 days. It's not.
Yes, but
midnight.
There's been over 2,000 years, Abi, since we've been saying we are waiting for Jesus. Over 2,000 years. The data over time, obviously, and I'm not trying to side you or side. I'm just trying to say that if we're being honest, the data for profiling can be updated.
Yeah, you can.
We can the same way they used to push OS updates. We can push OS updates. Say, guys, guess what? Around the world, if somebody is having dreadlocks, it don't necessarily mean that they are going to rob you.
But that's not how the data works now.
But the problem is our Nigerian police, their Wi-Fi, they collect the data quickly.
But everybody. The thing I think about data is that everybody uses their own data based on their own location. Right. So, for example, maybe in Nigeria, because I don't think up until maybe the last 10, maybe 5 years, I don't think tattoos were a very prominent thing in Nigeria. It wasn't so prominent. We didn't have a lot of people having tattoos and all of this stuff. It's just now, with the Gen Z and wokeness that I don't call it wokeness, but it's just with the proliferation of sometimes the words that is bust my mind.
I beg you.
But with the proliferation of it's
not correct.
Maybe not correct.
I mean, I don't know, so I will not talk.
But that's what is in my head. But because we consume Western data or Western information. We consume it. So it makes sense that we would use Western metrics, to sort of define Nigerian activities, which is why, a policeman will stop a guy that is on dreads, has tattoos, using earrings, and say, hey, you look suspicious. I don't approve of the means, but I would say I approve of the process, right? Like, I'm in a car, I'm driving Benz. Sorry, no vest.
Well, we're still learning.
Benz. I'm driving Benz. One Benz, I paint the Benz red, Matty red, if there's any color like that. Bling bling. There's gold on the windscreen. All those kind of things. I have like 4 earrings here. And I look relatively young, right? Let's say I look like I'm 22. Maybe I have muscle, but I still look young, right?
Maybe you have what muscle. Is that what you said? What as in power?
I'm built now.
Okay.
That's what I mean. So maybe like in that particular scene, I think it makes sense for police to stop people like that, because in the way the world works, everybody knows that it takes time to acquire wealth. It takes time, right? I think that's something everybody should agree on. You don't just, unless maybe you are born into royalty, you have a mad inheritance, or you are like Mark Zuckerberg, the smart pieces, and you just create a fantastic product. But that's like 1 in 1 billion, or maybe 1 in 100 million.
Fair
right?
point.
So for the rest of the world, it takes time to acquire wealth. So when you see someone that's presumably young, right, displaying the wealth that someone that should have worked for 20 years without paying tax, right? Let's not want to put tax there. 20 years without paying tax is displaying. You get suspicious that, where did you get this your money from, young man? Let's discuss. Come.
Sin and let's discuss.
You're not allowed to just stop and pick people up.
Picking up is a different thing, but stopping 100%.
We forgive her, Michael. Should they, they bring
you're biased.
Which biased? No, so they bring better.
No, but hold on. I think you should stop them. Like, hey, just make it a friendly conversation.
Yeah, and I think I agree. Like, when they stop you, the default disposition shouldn't be, why are you stopping me? Like, I know my rights. It's not like, I feel like you can, let's be honest. I'm going to just take a slight detour from this police and criminal situation. If you were in a hospital bed and you needed a surgery, percentage likelihood of success of this surgery based on worldwide data is 7%. They now said that your doctor is coming in next minute to come and perform that same surgery, and then you saw Charlie Boy.
Why did you?
No, I'm just saying, like, you see Charlie Boy coming inside, you now say, no, now why? Like, it's only fair that you are cautious. It's only fair that you ask questions. And now when you ask Charlie Boy these questions, Charlie Boy shouldn't get, do you know who I am? Do you know? Like, explain. Because I'm literally putting my life in your hands. I'm paying money for this. So in the first place, I don't care. I want to make sure that the money I'm paying, or the money I'm putting aside for this is I'm getting value for it.
Yep.
And I can ask questions because I have paid for this service. So if I'm asking you, please, can you tell me how many times you've performed this surgery before? How successful has it been for you?
Yeah, because you didn't look it.
Because you don't look it. If you look like it, maybe you will pass first. Like, it's just like when we are getting jobs. The interviews are a process of profiling.
Yep.
It's an objective process of profiling. And it is done. You can try to reduce profiling as much as possible.
Sorry. Try to look me small.
Okay, sorry. Fine now. If you fine, look you, no verse. So, like, the whole point I'm trying to say is profiling is logical.
Yeah.
It's logical. So, in the real sense of it, your profile, even when you want to pick the baby, like, you first profile, I want to get big ass. Okay, she get big breasts. Okay, makes sense. You understand? This one no fine, I beg.
Go for personality.
You don't stop it. Stop. Even women, they used to lie. Women don't. They move by what they hear. Okay, but if dead voice is saying it to you, like, if the voice is not sexy, will you listen? What is it not the accent you are listening to? Let's be honest. So that's why I feel like profiling really isn't wrong. It is the means. It is what we are making it about. It's just like, and I'll go again, slightly off topic, not from like from hospitals. In church, the friends say, "Oh, you are looking for, maybe you have one problem from your village." They now say there's one pastor that can help you. Yeah, I've done it before. Now take you somewhere. You now open the door. You first see candle.
Candle.
You see candle on the floor. You see bell. You see oil. You see red. You see Red Cross. Whoa. Let's be honest now. Let's be honest. Will you and you are a God-fearing Christian? Yeah. Why this guy they laugh like dog like?
Wait.
You didn't expect candle. What were you expecting?
I don't maybe. Oh my god! Wait. I don't
See, adult man is crying again.
Well, continue.
So the point here is, you get there, you get to that place, you see all those artifacts, and then someone now say, "Sit down with me." Like the person that brings you sit down. Now the man now come out naked. Won't you first? Stop now. I'm saying real something here. I'm saying something serious.
Why the hell did your head go to naked?
I mean, you know, I've watched too much on video. I've been too much Hollywood. Sorry, but the point here is, if you were a serious God-believing Christian, knowing what you know about how you know these things, you will not do it. You will stand up and you will run away, even without getting result of what you've come for. And that's why it is not wrong to do profiling. We all do it. We only get upset when it is done to us.
Yeah, sure.
So, can we be very fair? People who know me they should know. If you don't know, but what I'm saying is, I try to be very fair. Like, I would apply the same yardstick that I want to be applied to me to everyone else. So, if I'm going to profile you, and yes, I was wrong yesterday. I saw the guy. Quite frankly, he was looking rickety. He was slightly old. We were waiting in front of a mall.
The fuck is rickety?
You know, it's something. No, the word sound like you're not looking right. Rickety. Anyways, no one cars didn't get that kind of thing. So we saw this guy. 3 of us. We were waiting for a cab, and then we saw this guy. I think he was talking to someone when I first saw him. So in my head, based on now wrong profiling, it looked like it was begging him. Mm-hmm. And based on the fact that I'm observant now, I like to say that I observed it and said, this guy is probably going to come and do the same to us. And when I said it, I didn't say it because it is wrong for him to come and beg us. I was even saying it to you specifically because I know that you are fairly new around here. So
no loud.
Sorry, no verse. You are fairly new around here.
You talk at me again. I literally just said no loud. But just continue.
Anyways, the point here is, I was trying to give information that would make you aware and prepare you in case you see something funny. You see someone funny.
Yeah, this is how beggars look.
No, that's the one. Again, I'm saying I was saying so you'll not be petrified, so you'll not be afraid if you see him coming. You just know, okay, now they are format with this. No, man, it's just like, you're in Lagos now, you're walking in Yaba, and one guy say, hey, Shaman. If an Oyibo person comes, they will be worried, right? But as a Yaba boy, as an Akoka boy, as a Lagos boy, you will know that regular format, hey, Chama, and then they go. So that's what I was trying to do, but in that case, it was wrong. What was the motive? Would you say that it was wrong?
Yeah. Profiling is necessary.
Yeah. So unanimously, we agree that profiling is necessary. You in the behind the camera, do you agree now?
I do not disagree that profiling is necessary, but the cons are just.
What are
There's no con.
I think there's an extreme to it.
There's no con of profiling. It's how you do it.
It's what you do with it.
But that's not profiling.
I think
profiling is not the cause now.
Actually, with the police, because yes, you profile this person. This person probably looks like a criminal. The person has not done anything. The person has you cannot see a weapon, but you treat the person like the person has already done it.
Yeah, but that's the treatment is different from the profiling. Profiling is the identification. Treatment is the action.
So it's I think-
the profiling is enabling the action.
No, so I think this is what you're trying to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that sometimes the consequences of wrong profiling may be more damning than if you didn't profile at all. So what I'm saying is,
I don't think so. I think
Sometimes.
if you
That's
do
why I
not
say
profile
sometimes.
at all, is more damning than if you wrongly profile.
maybe I will start new episode again.
Because think about it, for every especially from the Nigerian context.
So you would say
for every
But
person.
you know why there's a flaw with profiling? Because profiling is usually based off past experiences.
As it should be.
Yep.
All of us, we
We've
make
never been in
decisions
the
based on
future
past
before, no.
experiences
So
now.
that because of that, as we're walking on the road on this our street, they can look at us and look at us as well.
Yeah, they profile us every day now, normal
yes, we
level.
profile people every day. I mean, again, profiling is not bad. It's not what you do with your information. If somebody comes to walk up to me now here and is like, "Hey, bro, you look like a robber," and I'm like, "Do you see gun?" You know, and then maybe after a while we now talk like, "Hey, no, I'm just a guy." You know, oh, sorry, man, I thought you were. It's cool, good. And we move on. Police, they will stop you. They will say, "Hey, what do you have there?" Hey,
Who goes you? We know you. You know, those kind of things. Yeah, but Nigerian policemen are very uncouth.
and
So-
the way they do their things. But you know, I feel like it's still right, but it's still necessary for them to stop you and say, "Hey, what do you do? Where do you work? Can I see an
I
ID?
agree.
Can I see what you're doing for?" And then when you now start to get defensive, you're already setting the wrong precedent. Like, oh God, don't try me. You know who I be. You know who my papa be.
And I think that's
I
where a
know
lot of
Scorpion.
people, that's where a lot of people miss it, because sometimes it's I think it's easier to just say, "Yo, all right, what do you want?"
Especially if you are
that's
legit,
what I
right?
do.
Show your
That's
ID
what I
card.
do. But you know, we are in a we're in a system where a lot of wrong things have happened. So a lot of things are no longer happening by logic but by emotion. So
Yeah, true.
you can't really blame them. So we can jointly agree that profiling is not wrong. I mean, if you don't agree, please let us know in the comments. We could take another stint at this if you have some valid points. We'll discuss it again. You never know. We could have you come on and we could discuss with you, and you can clear our doubts
Not
on
really.
why I think profiling is not needed. All right, so I think we're going to the more fun part of our episode.
Look at the fun,
Hey, be like, Before we go into the song for the day that I will be promoting, I've been telling you that generally, if secular artists were doing gospel songs, I feel like they'll be better at it than the other way around.
what's your criteria for being better?
Think about it now. When you see, I don't know what, maybe because I like up-tempo music. It's not like I don't like worship songs, or I don't like, there are songs for different moods. But I'm just always wondering, why can't we do, have you ever seen our music videos for gospel songs? Or do top quality stuff. We do what's the other guy that did? Go and see his video after secular person directed it. After Spirit of God led it the first time. You will know what I'm saying about. But generally,
No, but when I said better, I meant does better mean a lot of people like the song, or the message that is in the song is really passed across to the people that are listening to it?
It's purely
It's sweet.
melody and music. Like when you listen to it, is it pleasing to the ears?
Don't you think if Holy Spirit is guiding the song, it will be pleasing to your ear?
So what you're asking me about Holy Spirit? Now, I don't know that. What I'm just saying is, and yes, just because somebody does gospel music doesn't mean that he's being led by the Spirit of God. Let's even put that disclaimer out. It could
Name
just
one
be eye
person that has not
service.
been led. Okay.
Can be. My mom used to say, things like that.
I grew up for choir.
Yeah, I grew up for choir. And if you take a look at it, some of the secular artists all started from church. So they have that small feeling before they lose it. They use something else to fill it up. But if you take a look at Waneko, I remember, I jammed Jehovah once in a while now, Jehovah, thank you, Lord. Sorry, no, not needed, sorry. But the point is,
Because what was that?
it makes me get in more. I'm like, I see Waneko. You should stop.
One day, nope. Maybe one day, nope.
I say I'm one day, nope. the point is, I'm not an artist. Nobody's paying me to
Thank
sing.
God.
But I think that if Ashake got on it, like if he was transformed, maybe he went to church, gave his life to Christ.
Wait, slow down. Like is not a believer.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if he made up his mind now to sing to the glory of God, that's what I mean. Like that kind of thing.
Sure.
Sing
I mean,
to the
Palazzo is not to the glory of God.
Palazzo, no, it's not to the glory. It's to the glory of Palazzo, chicken, burger,
KFC.
yeah. Anyways, before we go too off topic, here are 3 Afro gospel songs we think that everyone should absolutely jump on. I mean, there are a couple of guys who are on the gospel side or on the Christian side, but they are doing brilliant work with their music. They want us to have some things to be able to go to club with. Don't quote me outside, but I mean, you get what I mean. Like, if you're in your house, you're cleaning, you vibe now, you dance, you jam.
Yeah,
Not club. I didn't say club. I mean, like, when you want to go to Ikoyi club, tennis club, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Here is Commando by Corale and Great Man Taki. I love the name. Like, we obviously won't be able to play the entire song, but take some time, listen to it, and leave us feedback on what you think about
That name is
music.
very, very sweet.
The Great
Sounds
Man
very
Taki, Tabi.
prophetic.
Yeah, like, I'll be great whether I like
Great
it
man,
or not.
take it,
Take
back.
it like that.
It's cool. It's cool. Are you looking for the remote?
This jam sweet die.
Is it loud enough?
Let's increase the volume. Can you help me?
Fast forward to get the fantasy or
That DJ Jogba pattern.
that's not. Oh, maybe I think they're almost there. Yeah.
This is my favorite part, by the way. No, are we there?
Yes, now.
Yeah. You need fun. Anything I want, I order. Commando, Commando.
Everything I want, I order.
I mean, like, party here if you don't know, but the only thing that I think they mess up in this song, have you seen that video? You do brilliant music. They are just like us. We are all upcoming now.
Coming up.
Yeah, you guys should stream the
If
song.
they go and call, what's that guy's name now? Omori now. Go and say they should pay $50,000.
TG.
Omori.
Omori.
They don't have
Say it's
50,000.
not Omori,
Maybe they-
bro. It's not Omori. It's not. It can't be Omori. It's Omori. Say TG Omori.
They pay $50,000. Did they up to 50,000 views?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, they will definitely get better. But it's a brilliant song. Like, there are a lot of remixes on it, and everyone is a hit. Like, I especially like what Grace Mantaki did on this song. Yeah, so stream it. Let us know what you think. I think that
What's the title again?
Commando.
Okay.
Commando. Yeah. Yeah, so the next one we'll be paying special spotlight on is Heavenly Lord. Like, a lot of these songs, funny enough, are not like very new. They've always been there, but I feel like
They're
people
part of our
don't.
childhood.
Yeah, they've not. Some, especially this Heavenly Lord, we used to sing it every day, but
They
Paul
not.
Cleverly did a brilliant, insane work on transforming it. So here's Heavenly Lord by Paul Cleverly.
Paul Cleverly on the beat.
This one is worship, Loki. They now transform into Afro.
Paul Cleverly on the beat.
Your name
Switch it up. I always be. The great I am. Hey, hallelujah.
You went one good club just now.
You know I'm the spirit of God.
Sorry, you.
Yup.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's brilliant, right? Let us know what you think. I think Paul Cleverly is very underrated. He does a lot of songs, like uses what was not said for good and thought it's too good for.
Has he done like an actual song?
No, I don't think it does.
He just used to use
He does just
mainstream
body, that kind of stuff.
songs.
That spirit lead me. Yes, he has another one very popular. That one is, I think. Well, you can't say it's heard enough, but if you hear it's gone sharp. Spirit lead me when that one that they've been doing dance to it. But I mean, stream this one, listen to this one, guys. It's pretty. It goes from a slow place to a, you now recognize that God is heavenly and you start dancing. The last one, is morning devotion. I know. So tell us your tales now, or Zena, as you now say. Tell us your tales of morning devotion in your house when mom is leading our praise and worship.
It's sweet now.
Is this sweet?
It's feel your spirit.
Imagine you had this kind of song to do your morning devotion, so I'm not there.
Yeah, big guy. Then I say, hey, you're not clapping.
You're not clapping your hand. I know. Why is my voice not under your clap? Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Imagine you had this kind of. Anyways, this is morning devotion by Zik Music and Oluwa drummer. I don't really know, but
I used to drum.
I used to drum
For God.
Anyways, my play do not work.
Look well.
In the morning. I'm just thinking of mommy.
Are we adding this person to your dream? We're not adding this person to your dream.
What is that? What are we saying?
All I have to say. I mean, I feel like if you're going to release a song like this, because there's obviously no input in the lyrics. There's no input in the lyrics, so you better do a good job in the beat. So just give it all your all.
I'll be gone. Hey.
Piano! Uba! I should discuss myself here. You're not right.
Before I lose focus. Anyways, yeah, so those are 3 songs for today that we think should be getting a lot more listens.
So bad you should play it for NLP.
Yeah, you should play for NLP. Yes. I'll be dining.
Yes.
I've been speaking of before we wrap up, like a lot of the Harvesters guys, they're always on all these music
Shows.
competition. I think there's one.
Did they win?
Is it Nigerian Idol? What's the name?
Did they win?
I've not seen one have reached final, Abi.
But you know win.
No win. No good. No.
You know go
last
NLP.
episode of NLP. That's what
You
happened.
miss it.
That grace. This is my story.
You know grace. Only 2.
I mean, we're just having fun here. Grace is everybody's story. It's everybody's story. The person that won had grace. The person do last episode. The person do NLP that
Yes,
day.
now. Finish it.
So, anyways, yeah.
Is this a wrap?
Yeah, I think it's a wrap. Let us know what you think about the songs. Which one is your favorite of the 3?
We don't get fantastic.
Anything I want to say now fantastic.
That song too sweet.
Sweet die.
And actually, that Great Man Taki, I heard another, like, I was playing it and then
You jam my song, Loki.
I was playing it. And the Apple Music now played another song. from Great Man Taki. Ah, it's sweet too.
Sweet. I mean,
But I couldn't remember. the
Great
name.
Man Taki, it's kudos. You are doing fantastic job. You will soon blow. You will blow soon. No. I prophesy that you will blow in Jesus' name. And the people say,
Amen. Amen.
Amen. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Boom.